I had my own career and was moving upward in the restaurant industry, and my husband, who had a plumbing company, he had a partner, and his partner worked himself into an early grave at age 33 and died as a result of working too hard, stressing out. And it was awful, but at that point I did one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I turned to my husband and I said, I'm a smart chick. I've spent $100,000 of my parents' money getting a degree in business administration. I know how to be a manager. I'm going to count the money, you're going to turn wrenches, and we're going to make a lot of money. And it was awful. But if you want to create new behaviors for new results, you have to train, and training involves repeating behaviors so that they become more comfortable, right? So how y'all doing this morning? Okay, better, right? So the behavior's improved. Well, welcome. I'm so happy to be here. I feel phenomenal. I'm energized already. Now let's come up with the selling price for you. The basic selling price formula for your company is this. Divide your sales goal by the number of items you could sell, the number of things you could sell. If you sell hours, divide it by the number of hours or days that you could sell. That's where your selling price should come from. So what I did is I read an article in Plumbing and Mechanical magazine. I bet you subscribe. And I met this fellow who was a columnist, and I wrote him a letter, and I wrote, "Dear Frank, please help me." And then I spent 2 pages defending my current position. Why, I couldn't change what I was doing, of course, and I couldn't charge that much, not in my neighborhood, and kind of being defensive about my current posture. And well, let me ask you this. How many of you have kids? Not everybody has kids, but all right. Now, how many of you found that to be a life-changing event for you? Is that weird? Yep. The house guest that never leaves? What do I do with this? And that, it shifted my perspective in terms of, just looking out for myself and thinking about just today. Once upon a time, planning for me, I borrowed this from Richard Branson. Long-term planning was dinner and short-term planning was lunch. I mean, we weren't going any further than that. But having a kid shifted my perspective, and so I started to focus on my career. After a long process, Frank taught me this, and you guys should write this down. This is critical. You've got to charge more than it costs. Okay, let's say that you took some money out. Let's make it $5,000. Okay, so $5,000. And how many of you did that? One day, okay, we're going for it. Howard took the money he got from his wedding and he puts it into his business. And we're going to show you what that transaction looks like on the balance sheet. So what happens is cash goes up by $5,000. So if I put that on the scales, if my asset of cash, it's going to tip out of balance. At age 35, I finally have to come to terms with the fact that I can't blame my lack of success on this family business that's holding me down. I needed to grow up, and I came up with this mission, and it's a modest one: worldwide business literacy. And so I set out to help people understand what their financial reports are telling them. And here's the really good news. It's easy. It's just that nobody taught you this, or if they did, it was so dull and dry that you gave up. So I teach business basics. I'm here to help people make more money and have more fun.